What's going on, guys? Today we have an end game edition of the best team a year ago today in Madden 21 compared to the best team today in Madden 22. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If you aren't new here, most likely you're not. I'm sure there's not that many new people watching the videos, but if you are and you enjoy Madden content and you are going to be playing Madden 23, hit that subscribe button because, hey, all I know is Madden 23, the grind's going to be back, man. You just know that. You guys know, you know what I mean? The Madden 23 grind's about to be crazy, not only on YouTube, but also on Twitch as well. So make sure you're following the socials. And yeah, hopefully you do enjoy the video. Okay, so we are going to get started today with the Madden 22 quarterback. This one shouldn't really be a surprise, and it is kind of a slash. I've said this before, but if you like Gen 3, I'd say Cam Newton. If you like Slinger 1, I'd say Derrick Henry. For me, I would say I do prefer Slinger 1 a little bit more, and this is obviously my team, so I'd probably go with Derrick Henry here. Yes, it is close, though, however, between Cam and Derrick Henry. Like I said, it just comes down to preference of release. And for Madden 21, this one also could, I guess, be in the air between the golden ticket RG3 and this golden ticket Aaron Rodgers card. Me personally, it was a different time in Madden 21. Not everyone had the Slinger 1 release, and this is the Madden 21 database, so it's not as, it's not as nice as the Madden 22 one with the releases and the abilities and stuff like that. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers had Slinger 1, and it was actually like rare. Only him and I think Brett Favre had it. It was him and Brett Favre, and I believe that was it. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure those are the only two. I mean, definitely the only two relevant quarterbacks that had this release. So yeah, I'm gonna put Aaron Rodgers up here. This card was amazing. He was my end game quarterback last year. But yes, you could prefer the golden ticket RG3 as well. So next up, we have the running backs, and this year I really liked how EA did the running backs. I feel like once golden tickets came out, just across all positions, there was a lot more variety in the game, which in my opinion makes the game a lot more stale. But I feel like with the running backs, it basically stayed wide open the whole year. Pause, but it really did. Like, it really did. There really was never a point of the year that I can really think of where everyone was using the same running back. Quarterback, there's Derrick Henry. We kind of had some phases there, but yeah, even with like receiver with like Devontae Adams, quarterback again with Cunningham. But at running back, I feel like maybe I'm forgetting a time, but I don't think I am. This year they did a pretty good job at, making sure there was a lot of variety at the position. But yeah, for me, I'm gonna go with Bo Jackson here. Even after they tried nerfing Bo Nose, this card's ridiculous. Can do everything: catch passes, run routes, make guys miss. The animations are crazy. So I'm gonna go Bo Jackson for our Madden 22 running back. And yeah, for the Madden 21 running back as well, I'm gonna go Bo Jackson too. He was ridiculous. However, is this gonna take me to Madden? Yeah, this is Madden 20. This is Madden 21's running backs. There were some guys. You guys also got to remember that. Yeah, there was no. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but yeah, I guess it's also speed's much better. I feel like the stats are much better in Madden 22. For some reason they just are. But yeah, I mean, looking at this list, maybe you could say you power up Derrick Henry, sprinter. Low-key running backs may have been better. Running backs may have been better because of sprinter, and no one's running double running back strat cards. But again, you don't really have to, because you have guys with speed like Bo Jackson who literally powered up, have base 99. So yeah, even the golden tickets in 22, right? Even these golden tickets like Breece Hall 98, I guess all he needs is a 25. Base 99 speed Vic. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they kind of catered around the strat cards, which is definitely interesting. But yeah, I kind of talked too long about the running backs. Let's get on to the wide receivers. Okay, so now we have our fullbacks, and this card right here was in contention to be the best, actually the best running back in my opinion. But instead of leaving one over the other, I just put them both on the list today because I think William Perry, best fullback in the game, debatably, like, hear me out, debatably the best card that we got this year. I really feel that way. Or maybe you could say Ed Too Tall, cornerback. I think it's either him or William Perry, but I think William Perry, this card is just a demon. Can literally do everything. There's nothing that this guy can't do. Crazy animations. The 95 speed, you don't really feel it when he's just getting these chain animations, just going absolutely crazy. So William Perry had to be on here today, and just know he's better than Bo Jackson. He's probably a better running back than Bo Jackson. Like, he probably is. So yeah, I'm gonna put fullback William Perry up here. For Madden 21, it's not as exciting. I didn't really know. I just like CJ Ham. there's really just, look at these fullbacks, man. Like, we honestly got blessed with all of the Ultimate Legend out of position guys this year, but I mean, there's just not, I mean, I guess they also existed last year, but just not as good. We had this was a Christmas card, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there just wasn't fullback variety in 21, which I guess doesn't really matter, but it's just crazy how good, you know, William Perry is. This card was actually stupid. Okay, so now we have the receivers, and especially in Madden 21, there's a good chance that I may have just forgot somebody. That was, you know, like a year ago, like kind of like the title says. But in Madden 22, you value the tall receivers a lot more. And also, I just feel like the receivers in 22 are a lot more well-rounded. Because not only is this guy 6'6", 222 pounds, with 97 speed and can run every single route and can make guys miss, and also has 99 run block with 90 impact block, which is just like actually insane. And all you need is full strat cards. You don't even need a theme team. Like Colin Johnson, yeah, he was ridiculous. This card is just stupid. We also got Plasco Burris on here. If it loads, there you go. 6'5", could do everything just like I said. And this one might be a little bit up in the air, but the reason why I don't have Ed Too Tall on here today is because of the run blocking. I value run block. Like I said earlier, this is how I build my team. So yeah, Andre Johnson, 92 run block, 6'3", 230, crazy speed, can run every single route, can make guys miss. And this card's not even a golden ticket. So I think receivers in Madden 22 were just crazy. And obviously height, it doesn't hurt to have, but it just wasn't as valued as much in Madden 21. Like, look at these stats. I don't understand like why people who built these golden tickets didn't give them run block, or also didn't pick taller receivers. Because if you look at it, there really isn't that many tall receivers out here. They're really, like, we had the, oh no, Keyshawn Johnson was kind of tough last year. I mean, actually, no, he wasn't. I can't say that because I had a full Jets team, and yeah, 95 speed is not cutting it for anyone else but me. Or if you had a team that could put Keyshawn 50-50 with, you know, with Sprinter. Cordero Patterson was a receiver last year. Okay, this may have been a crazy time. Oh, Calvin definitely could have been on here. I didn't put Calvin on here, but I think if I were to reconsider, I would definitely probably have him up there. Mike Evans' card was good. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're just, like, the receivers just weren't as good this year. Dez was cool. There were some cool names. Oh, Braylon Edwards was tough. Braylon Edwards was tough on the Jets team, obviously. I guess this means that there's like more variety, but I don't really know. But let me know what you guys think down below. Who are your top 3 Madden 21 receivers if you played the game? I had Jamar on here. I think endgame he was very popular just because everyone was getting his RP or getting the RP tokens, and he was obviously a good option. 98 speed, which was really nice. Obviously no power-ups, so you're gonna have to use either a theme team or Sprinter, which was very easy. And then we have Randy Moss, 98 speed, 6'4", crazy. But yeah, like I said, you can have Braylon Edwards on here. I think receivers were fairly theme team dependent last year. There wasn't many guys that were super meta. Yeah, I would say that it stayed fairly wide open for the receivers in Madden 21. There was a lot of variety, I feel like, even the end of the year, which I like. Okay, so now we have our tight ends, and coming in here at tight end, I know I was absolutely riding one tight end all year. We all know who it is. Where is he? Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis would have been here if Gronk didn't retire. If Gronk stayed in the league one more year, Vernon Davis would have been the best tight end to end the year in Madden 22. But this Gronk card does everything that Vernon Davis does, but at 6'6", 260. So it's fairly obvious who we're picking here. Just 98 run blocking, ball carrier. I have to confess, I never used this card. I never used this card. I was basically done with my Madden 22 gameplay when this card came out, but I just playing the game almost every single day all year, knowing how the game plays on next gen. This card would have been a monster if he came out maybe 2 months ago. He would have been just torching people. Even if he had like 93 speed, he still would have been an absolute demon. 96 speed, ridiculous. Built-in route tech, ridiculous. Size, just everything. Now we have our Madden 21 tight end, and the reason why Calvin Johnson wasn't in the receiver spots because I think he was the best tight end. And we are building the team, so yeah, you can't have two of the same guy on this. You know what I mean. You guys get what I'm saying. But Calvin Johnson has to be on here. Robert Woods was good in 21. I ran him for a little bit. This Kyle Pitts card, he's just not better than Calvin. I think Calvin's a clear cut here. But Robert Woods was the guy before. I think he came out first week, Robert Woods, and then Calvin came out a little bit later. But Calvin was just ridiculous. Decent run blocking, and you see what I mean. Again, somehow these receivers in Madden 22 just had insane run blocking, and we have this tight end Calvin Johnson that's not even on par with, not even golden ticket Andre Johnson. But I knew his his end game card was going to be a demon because his team diamond or team what was it called this year? I don't even remember. Was it Team Diamonds this year? That card was glitchy. So yeah, that is actually our offense. I'm not going to do offensive line in this video. I feel like no one really cares. So on to the defense. Okay, so let's get started with the defensive line. We're going to bang out the front three. Left end, I think it's Patrick Kearney. I mean, there are some other names that you can maybe say are here. I just don't think so. Bruce Smith, I think stat-wise, is there right there with Patrick Kearney, but you got to remember that he has that this is the wrong card. Where's his other card? Yeah, I guess it literally didn't matter, but he does have the 2 AP Edge Threat Elite, which that makes me excited. Like, I mean, I'm sure this card is like somewhat affordable now. If I was still, putting the work in on 22, I would probably, I mean, 200K from this guy's ridiculous. If you're still playing Madden 22 for whatever reason, get this card because he's a dog, and throw that 2 AP Edge Threat Elite on him. I know a lot of the golden ticket guys run Fearless now, but when he first came out, it was like the perfect time. Fearless, or not Fearless, what's it called? Yeah, Under Pressure. It was going crazy. So obviously Edge Threat Elite would do the same. We also have my man Jason Taylor here. Again, never used the card, but just my same theory with the fact that he also just has Edge Threat Elite and also no outsiders. So like that's that's crazy. Just 3 AP for that setup is, oh my goodness. I might have to hop on. Does he got a Redux? 400K still, bro. I mean, for the Jets team, I would like that. And I still got to do my RPs. We got 2 more streams this summer, by the way. Before Madden 23 comes out. I'm going on vacation the week before Madden comes out, so no streams or anything like that. I might have a video ready to go for that week. But yeah, we're gonna do a farm simulator stream, so if you are interested, a link for the Twitch channel down in the description. And also I'm gonna build my final RPs on stream. Just chill, listen to music, do whatever. That actually might, I don't know, I might be free tonight to do it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it tonight. I don't know. We gotta see. Depends when I get this video out. I'm recording it kind of late though, so I don't really know. And then we also have Leroy Selman here, defensive tackle with 95 speed at 6'3". Sign me up. And believe it or not, like these lighter players this year kind of played well on defense. On offense, you wanted the heavier running back and the heavier, the heavier player, I think, with the ball in his hands. But on defense, there were dudes like Billy White Shoes Johnson at a position that was just gashing defenses. Elroy was gashing offenses. But this card was nasty. This card pretty nice. So 95 speed at that position is very elite. And now we got our Madden 21 defensive line getting started. Julius Peppers. Again, I just feel like the speed in 22 is ridiculous. Like, you see what I mean? The speed in 22 is crazy. And honestly, in a football game, like when you really think about it, there should just never be this many defensive linemen that can run with running backs and receivers. Like there just shouldn't be. I kind of like the balance of 21 a lot more, I feel like. Because yeah, you shouldn't just have these ends just hawking people. Like, I mean, every single guy. You know what I mean? I'm also Montez Sweat here, the golden ticket. Like, this is fine. If you get one guy that can do this, you see a Montez Sweat, his speed isn't really near anyone else's besides Dwight Freeney's. And I think this is how it should be. Is yeah, it's just not happening like that. And then we have Warren Sapp for defensive tackle. Warren Sapp was low-key a Madden 21 legend. This card played great last year. I used to drop him back into spies and hook. What was it called? Hook curls? No, 3-rack hooks. I used to drop him back into 3-rack hooks. He would kind of go crazy, even though he didn't have the stats to back it up. But yeah, that is our defensive line. Let's keep moving. So now we have our linebackers, and there shouldn't be much debate here. Dave Robinson for left outside linebacker. Crazy speed at 6'3", 245. Good finesse move. Can rush the passer. Can play elite coverage. Hits all the important thresholds. Can even play man. So yeah, Dave Robinson clearly here. And you just see like how much faster these linebackers are. And like these what were they called? Team champions? Yeah, team champions. These cards weren't good. Like they just weren't good. If you watched the promo tier list video I made a while back, have this very low. I think we honestly could have. I mean, this is one of the better promos of the year. If you look back to Madden 21. We got a lot of good cards kind of through like that March range of the year. It was a nice little re-up as far as interest goes in getting new cards. But yeah, I mean, just see how fast these guys are. Like 95 speed, Josh Allen. Once we get to Madden 21, you're gonna see just how the speed drops off. And of course, we got golden ticket Tyreek Hill. This one could be debated, but I'm going Tyreek. Like, this card for me was crazy, or should I say wide receiver 10. But yeah, 99 speed. They don't build him like this. Play man, can play zone, can lurk by himself. With the right abilities, could definitely animate very well, even though he's only 5'9". But honestly, that was never really a problem for me. There's maybe 3 times I can really just think of where I wish Tyreek was, 6'1". But yeah, I mean, the speed's crazy. This guy's recovery speed, it felt like it was almost like current gen user sometimes with Tyreek Hill, which felt amazing. Especially because I played 6'1" down the stretch this year. And for our, what is this, right outside linebacker or left? Right outside linebacker, we got Lawrence Taylor. Card's a dog. His cards always are dogs. Straight for good finesse, good power moves, good traits. And can he stop the run? Crazy speed again. I think Lawrence Taylor should be the only guy that has like crazy speed as like a pass rusher. You know what I mean? Like, if a guy's gonna drop into coverage, okay, give him some better speed, I guess, because he's got to run with like tight ends and stuff. But like, it's just, I don't know, 95 speed. Like, they gave, what did they give? They gave Kayvon Thibodeau 96 speed, like he's some Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? But I mean, I guess the speed was kind of down at right outside linebacker this year. I mean, 97 speed. All right, out of positions, if we get them as crazy as we did this year, I don't know how they're gonna diversify the content. Like, you only can go so far with out of position cards. Like, hopefully Madden 22 is the year of the out of position. Hopefully they tone it back next year. Because I know a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it at the time, but then you just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. It's mixed opinions. Mixed opinions for me. However, I did like the Backyard Ballers promo. I think it was super cool. I liked it. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. Let's get to Madden 2021. Getting started with Jadeveon Clowney golden ticket. This card came out on Easter. Love this card. It was kind of cool. I like how EA, surprised us with a golden ticket on Easter. That was cool. We were all kind of hoping for that this year. Didn't happen, but I think the Easter promo this year was one of the best. I think drop 1 was amazing, and the eggs I think were amazing. Getting guys like Robert Hunt, Chris Westry, Barry Sanders I liked, Vernon Davis. I think it was a really good drop. So those are our left outside linebackers for 21. Was there any other good options here? Not really. Maybe Ricky Jackson. He was low-key good last year. But again, the speed thing. I guess the outside linebackers were much closer. But there's not like a 96 speed guy like there is in Madden 22. Middle linebacker had kind of a hard time. But we're going to go with Deion Jones. Honestly, this should have been who I went with. But yeah, Level Heat was a dog. I don't know why this card was so good, but bro, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, we'll go Deion Jones, because I mean, maybe Mike. No, I'm taking 97 speed all day. Like, yeah, I'm just taking Deion Jones. I'm taking him. And finally, once again, Lawrence Taylor. His cards always play different. 1 speed down than what he was this year. But like I said, I feel like cards were a lot faster. Can stop the run, can rush both ways, good traits, good speed. And those are our linebackers for today. Let's keep moving. So now we have our cornerbacks, and I already kind of talked about this card today, but he definitely had to be on here. Just a 6'9", 270-pound cornerback with all team chems, with 99 tackling, 98 hit power. Can play man, can play zone, can run with the best of them. Has the longer legs, the longer strides, the taller the player. The bigger the model, the faster they actually move. That I believe has been tested. And too tall. Yeah, I mean, absolutely like ridiculous, like insane how good this card actually is. Next up we got Cordero Patterson corner. It could have been either like Justin Lane, or I didn't put Westry on here because there's a good argument that Westry's Easter card is actually better because of the discounted acrobat. But yeah, I think any 3 of those guys. I think it's Justin Lane. Could Razul be there? I guess you could put Razul in there. Westry. I would all kind of value those guys the same. And then we have Cair Elam. This card I think is going to be most likely the best day 1 cornerback in Madden 23. I think he's a great use of a token for your RPs next year if you are going to be doing that. But yeah, 6'2", 99 speed. Can play man, can play zone, can tackle as well, but good pursuit, good tackling. And also I like his dripping game as well, which might be a weird thing, but I am a fan of his dripping game. And now we have our Madden 21 corners. I'm gonna say it right now. I even though like Ed Too Tall is one of the best Madden cards I think that we've ever seen, I feel like I like these corners better just because they're like actual corners. You know what I mean? Again, this was just the year of the out of position, the out of position card going crazy. Hopefully, again, it's not like that next year, but Rob Woodson did not get a card this year. And the reason why Rob Woodson is so good is because these run stopping stats were considered elite in Madden 21. Kind of the same way with run blocking. I guess it was kind of balanced because there wasn't that many corners that could stop the run and there wasn't that many receivers that could run block. So I guess it was kind of balanced. But yeah, Rob Woodson just has to be here. We got JC Horn next up. Can't really tackle that well, but 6'1", 205, and kind of the same thing with Jamar Chase. A lot of people had this card because they were doing RPs, and I think he was also really good. All you gotta do is put Sprinter on him, and you have 99 speed. And he was the best day one. Definitely the best day one corner in Madden 22 too. Oh wait. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this makes sense. Okay, I was really confused right there because it's in Madden 22 RP. But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, his RP was easily one of the best corners in the game to start the year. And finally, we have Dion Sanders. This card was cool. I didn't really think that he needed an upgrade that much. Or was that Madden 20 where I didn't think he needed the upgrade? Oh, no, it was Madden 20. Yeah, it was Madden 20 because he had the Combine card in 20. There was no Combine. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I've got my years mixed up a little bit. But yeah, this Dion Sanders card, obviously very popular. Dion, one of the most popular corners, plays well. That base 99 speed, base 99 acceleration. Couldn't really stop the run as well, but again, there really wasn't that many good run stopping corners. Maybe these golden tickets. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I guess Jim Thorpe. Yeah, Jim Thorpe was good against the run, but the reason why he wasn't up here is because powered up, 97 speed, even with Sprinter. Wait, was Sprinter plus? Sprinter was only +2, right? Yeah, Sprinter was +2. Yeah, Sprinter was +2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Sprinter +2, then full theme team +4. Okay. Yeah, you had to have one of Jim Thorpe's theme teams in order to get him to 99 speed. So I think it was really good. But also, I guess there is still value in it, but corners that can hit hard, it's cool to have. But I think Madden 20 is when it really peaked, because if you had that night train lane in Madden 20, and you're running stretch with enforcer, there's a good chance you're fumbling. There's a good chance that night train lane's gonna go crazy, especially how early that card came out. He was just shedding everyone because there wasn't really that many good run blocking receivers, or just blocking receivers in general. That card was a menace, but there really isn't that many good, run stopping corners. Darius Slay was pretty decent. Like, yeah, he had good hit power, but yeah, that's kind of the main story. The main difference between, I guess, Madden 22 content and Madden 21 content. Okay, so now we are on to our final position group. We have our free safeties and strong safeties. Free safety, I'm going to go with Jeremy Chin, 6'3", 221. Can play man, can play zone, can tackle. Obviously, golden ticket, card's a demon. If you look at the free safety landscape this year, I really hated it. I feel like we don't realize how few safeties we get throughout the year. I mean, I feel there's a lot more strong safeties. I don't really know. I feel like we don't get that many great safeties. We really don't. It's weird. I guess towards the end of the year, we kind of got some dogs, but I think free safety is one of the more meta positions. Yeah, I really do. I think that what's his name was the best safety for a minute. Sean Taylor. This card right here is the best safety in the game for a hot minute. I think Jeremy Chin's got him. However, I do think it is close. And the reason why I think Jeremy Chin got him is not only because of the height, but also the ability to play man coverage. Running 6'1", I'd rather have that, I think. Because Sean Taylor only has 90 man coverage. But yeah, not that many good free safety options this year. I feel like that's a good thing that EA can improve on for next year's game. Larry Wilson, obviously a legend. And then we have our strong safety. I'm going Mike Evans. I don't think this one's really could be debated. Unless you want to go with a theme team guy. I mean, Ted Hendricks could be up there. Definitely could be Ted. But when I was playing this game a lot still with golden tickets out, Mike Evans was just a gremlin. So I got to put him up there. I have to. I just simply have to. Bernard Pollard had a good stretch this year. But yeah, I'm going Mike Evans for our Madden 22 strong safety. And now we got our Madden 21 safeties, starting with Sean Taylor, 97 speed. Again, the man's under 90, but his cards usually don't play good man, but good against the run, good zone coverage, good speed, 6'2", 220. We all know the whole spiel with Sean Taylor. And again, I mean, I guess you could have Delpit here. Delpit was a cool card. Again, no power up. You need to have a Browns team in order to get him 299 speed. Browns team was pretty good to end the year, I think, in Madden 21, because you had a couple golden tickets for them. But again, this position is fairly weak. This Justin Reed card was good, but the free safety position is fairly weak. And for our strong safety, it's going to be DK Metcalf. This one's pretty easy for me. 98 speed, the good acceleration, 6'3", 228. Obviously, can play man, can play zone, can stop the run, can do everything. So I think this one's easily DK Metcalf. And how is this position group looking? Not that great. Who's the 97? Jamal Adams. Did Jamal ever get a good card? Jamal never got a good endgame card, did he? Wait, did he? I'm actually might be tripping. Did Jamal Adams get a good card? I actually don't. Am I in the strong safeties? I hope I am. Yeah, dude, he had this card that for the time was pretty godly. I remember having him on the Jets team. I think I spent like $1 million on this card, which is ridiculous. I can't believe I actually did that. But the card art's beautiful. Look at that card art, man. But yeah, there was no endgame Jamal this year, and obviously no power up expansions this year either, which is also interesting. Oh my, I just remembered. There could be some power expansion guys on here. There could be. And unless I have the greatest memory ever, there's no way I remember. Yeah, because they're not on much GG, obviously. Yeah, there might, let me know. Am I missing any power-up expansion cards? I mean, if you are still watching the video, the few that are, shout out to you. But yeah, is there any power-up expansion cards that could have been on here? I mean, maybe. But like, they're not better than DK. There's just no way. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, across all positions, there definitely could have been some names that I missed. Just because power-up expansions and how they don't show up on the database, it'd be basically impossible for me to hawk them all down. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today's video. Kind of a no face cam, longer video. Some of you guys like these videos. You know, if you're trying to kill some time, obviously. I'm not sure how long this video is gonna end up, but I was kind of long-winded. It's been a while since I kind of sat down and made one of these videos, but man, I'm ready for Madden 23. Just know I am ready. I've actually been kind of holding myself back from making videos, and you're probably thinking, why are you doing that? Because I'm doing that because I want to be hungry day one, Madden 23. I want to be ready to put out so much content it's not even be funny. So just know that grind is coming back. Madden 23, the streams, all that stuff. I know I've kind of been MIA. I keep saying that, but yeah, 23. I honestly can't wait, man. I honestly just can't. So drop a comment down below if I missed any names. Follow those socials down below, and I will see you boys in the next one.